Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. And today, I'm just going to talk about something I saw on the TV show. Came on this previous Sunday. It was a news show. I believe it was Face the Nation. It was one of these shows. But anyway, they were talking about reparations. And during them talking about it, they put up a poll, a stat, right, about who had certain views on reparations, right? The show was on NBC. And I'll put it up in post-production. And it's split it between white and black, right? And it just made me think of the story of Jacob and Esau, right? And how it's still playing out. And how these people have a perpetual hatred towards Jacob, man. All right. Most notably, the Southern Kingdom, right? Dealing with the so-called reparations thing. Because in this poll, it said 77% of so-called black people was for it, right? Right. And then and 17% of black people was against it. And on the flip side, 80% of white people, so-called white people, they are the Edomites, Esau today, are against it, while only 18% are for it. So it's a polar opposite, man. And it just made me chuckle when I seen it, man. Okay, because with all this hell that we as a people, I'm speaking what we experience here in Mystery Babylon, aka America. You know, the lynchings, the hangings, the beating, the murdering, the castration, the buck breaking, children's taken from us. Everything we knew beat out of us. Just chattel slavery, man. All that history. And you ask their view on reparations, 80% are against it, man. Okay. So all that dog and pony show of Republican, Democrat, it's all for basically a show, man. Because neither of these people like your ass, man. And this poll is just one of many things that really show it, man. When it's time for you to get justice, when it's time for you to get so-called payback for harsh treatment, guess what? Nah, your ass don't need nothing. You don't deserve nothing. And we know that in the spirit, this is what it is. But to see it put up there, stated like that, was just funny to me, And then what really took the cake on this news show was they had two coons basically up there. They brought in two coons, a white moderator, and they were going back and forth. One was for reparations, and one was against it. So they pitted the two niggas against each other, man. Just classic, classic Edomite tactics. But let me jump into some scriptures. First one I'm gonna grab is in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, starting. Let's start at the beginning. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it." Meaning we speak against Esau, Edom, because he's that last ruling power, ruling kingdom that has to go down before the nation of Israel comes up, man. So so our people that's here now, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the ones of you that are asleep, that still is in love with this kingdom, in love with this man, who clearly don't have any type of love or remorse or any kind of feelings towards you. And it's obvious in that poll, man, because that poll was a poll where, you don't got to say if you're this, if you're that. It's just, do you agree with the Negroes receiving reparations? Okay. Now, like I said, we that's in the know that this man is the fucking devil, man. The fucking devil. All right. Of course, he's not going to be for justice, but to put it out there and for people to see it, hopefully, Jake see like, man, this guy really ain't fucking with us. But we know what the scriptures say. A lot of our people are going to stay in that sleep state until they are destroyed. This is verse 3. It says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. Right. And they don't want to, they don't want to repair that. And money could never repair it. But even something as small as money, which they print out of fucking thin air, he not going to give it to your ass. And low key, if they did give it to Jake, Jake would go back, give it right back to him, and really boost the fucking economy. That's how funny it is when you really think about economics, man. All right. Because to have another class of people that got money, that's just another class of people that's going to boost the economy, buy products, start businesses, this, that, and the other, and add to his kingdom. But he got that perpetual hatred, as the scriptures talk about, that he would never, that's not even going to cross his mind. It says, it has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. And this man is never going to stop being in war. He's never going to stop being in battle, because he's a bloody man. And it's going to follow him all the way into World War III, where he's ultimately is going to be destroyed, according to Bible prophecy. All right. So let's keep going. It says, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right. There's the book called Without Sanctuary, man, where it tells about all the hangings here in America. You look through that book, you see the Edomites posing around the dead body, right, hanging from the tree, smiling. And that's the same spirit that's on these Edomites / white people today. Okay? Because when you ask that poll, do they get it? 80% said no. And the ones that was probably for it, because I'm going to keep things spiritual, because of the mixing of stuff, you got so-called white people out here that really go back to Israelites. And them probably Jake that agree with it, man. All right, low key. Let's keep going. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, will I pursue and prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Now let's jump down in the same chapter in Ezekiel 35. This is Ezekiel 35 and 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, right? So they see we in a fucked up condition. They see that, we're in impoverished communities. All right. They see that, when you look at the job and the pay scale, we're at the bottom of it. They see all these things and they like it that way. They don't care. Right. That we're that permanent underclass. It says, so will I do unto thee. Let me read it again. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea. So he's eventually going to get wiped out, according to the book of Obadiah. But first of all, he's going into slavery. And he's going to be building up the kingdom of heaven, according to scripture. It says, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Because I had came across another article dealing with, this happened a while ago. It was a certain soldier, a lieutenant in the army, right? That he was pulled over. He was in his army uniform. He got dragged out the car, pepper sprayed, and he sued that police department for $1 million. But they just settled the lawsuit, and this is a Jake by the, so they settled the lawsuit, and they gave this man $3,700. And it was all on tape. It was a big thing across the country when it happened. It was what was the guy name? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Army soldier Karen Nazario, right? So he was Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom mixed together, but he looked more like Southern Kingdom. And they pulled his ass out the car and pepper sprayed his ass. And he ended up suing for $1 million. And guess what? He went to a trial or whatever, and they awarded him $3,700, man. And this guy fought in the army, right? Could have died for the country. And guess what? It's a slap in the face. It equates back to what? That poll with those with the reparation statistics, man. These people don't give a damn about you, man. And the more you get in that mentality about how these Edomites really are out here, the better off you're going to be, man. Right? Because these devils are already showing horns, but they're going to show them even more as this place goes down. Keep that in mind. Let's keep going. Let's go into the book of Lamentations 4:22. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Right? So the Lord, fuck that poll, Anyway, the Lord is going to get our payback, man. Okay? And we're going to take everything. We're going to have real so-called reparations, man. Slaves, cattle, gold, silver, land. All right? That's what's coming to the nation of Israel. All right? That's what's coming to them. Let's grab another scripture. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 34. And let's start at 5, man. Because, let's read a little bit of the judgment. And then we will end it out. But that poll, it says it all, man. Like I said, these people aren't remorseful. They hold themselves not guilty, as the scriptures say. They speak lawfully concerning oppression, as the scriptures say. So this man, without a shadow of a doubt, is the damn devil, man. The damn devil. So everything that's going to come to him and his progeny on this earth is well deserved, man. It's well deserved. And when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai allows it to happen, it's going to be beautiful. Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, right? Which is Esau, Edom. All right. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, and with fat of the kidneys of rams. Right? And he's naming that because, he's going to liken it to what? A sacrifice. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. All right? So these people are going to be absolutely destroyed, man. All right? Absolutely destroyed and decimated. And all you Jake out there that's still hanging on to this American dream bullshit, hey, you're going to be destroyed right along with it. All right? So with that, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.